Remember when I told you in that episode a while back that I have to sleep under a lean-to because my roof leaks that bad? Well, as you just saw, we had, a day or so of rain. And I thought I'd show you a little bit more about the situation I have to deal with a leaky roof. Now, at this point, you don't know the half of it. But when I show you this, you still won't know the half of it. But you'll be a little closer. Check it out. Now, have you ever wondered why, in the previous episodes, I've only shown electricity in two locations? One at the refrigerator with that tangle of wires, and the other at my bed under the lean-to. It's because that's the only place in the house where there's electricity. Everything else leaks so bad, it was so dangerous that I had to take it all out. Every scrap of it. There's nothing, not an electrical wire, anywhere, except those 2 points. Let's talk about some other problems associated with all the wet everywhere. Here is my incredibly filthy living room floor. Splashy, splashy, splashy. Splashy, splashy, splashy. Well, at least the ducks like it. Do you notice the roof behind me? Does it look straight and level to you? It should, but it doesn't. Just giving you a little taste of the real problem with my roof. But that's for later. Maybe another episode. If it doesn't fall down and kill me first. But what I really wanted to talk about was, for those of you who are like 120 years old or more, maybe there's somebody that old, you might remember World War I and everybody's favorite illness, trench foot. Now, what was the problem with trench foot? Well, your feet were wet all the time. What do you think happens when it rains every day or every night for a week and your roof leaks like a sieve and you've got flip-flops for your shoes because they're made out of rubber and they don't rot when they get wet? Well, obviously your feet are going to get wet and they're going to stay wet, just like World War I soldiers. Okay. What's a quick, cheap, easy solution to the problem? Da-da-da! Cover your toes in petroleum jelly, especially the cracks between the toes. But, if you need it, you might want to cover your entire foot. And any place that's getting, technically diaper rash. Because you're going to get it. And this is the quickest, cheapest, easiest solution I've ever found. Other than maybe coconut oil, which, I'm really desperate. I use that. Yeah, this is really the only solution I've got to ward off diaper rash and trench foot. And now for the one that keeps me awake at night. See, we've had 4 floods around here. 2 of them were in excess of 7 feet deep. And the water, when it floods, comes in like this. I mean, it's fast. You can't imagine. It's not exactly the flash flood you hear of in the desert, but you don't have a lot of time, and you don't know how high it's going to go. That's why I'm here in my sleeping area. Because when it rains at night, if my animals are not safe and close at hand so that I can get them into shelter up here in my loft, this is the flood shelter. I built it for that. If I can't get them up here, or if they're not already up here, I can't sleep at night. I really can't. If it's raining. I've been through the flood 4 times. I guess I'm traumatized. I have to know that my critters are safe. Hey, they're my children, right? So, yeah, that one gives me problems. Fortunately, I've got a little bit of a prepper mindset, which is why I built a shelter up here after the first couple of floods. And the first one, they said, "Whoa, this never happened before." And then came the second one. Oh boy, we better start working on something here. Of course, I got zero cooperation. Then we got the third one. That's when I got cooperation to build a shelter. And this is why I keep my food up here and my animal food up here, and several days worth of emergency rations that everyone is always trying to steal. Oh, I mean borrow, not steal. Yeah. There's a slight difference there. If they take it without asking and then never give it back, apparently somehow that's borrowing. Because, hey, I found out, right? So now I'm going to pressure them to give it back. Whereas if I never find out, well, I guess that's not stealing either, because I didn't find out. And I couldn't prove who it was. Funny definitions around here. Hi, girl. One of the chickens. So, yeah, that's the third thing that is the real problem around here with rain. So we got screwed up electricity, where you can't have much electricity because the roof leaks that bad. And just generalized, everything gets soaky wet. And, you know, it rains harder in the house than it does outside. And the occasional big surprise, floods. I hope it's better where you are. See you next time.